Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of And Baby Makes 6. Some of you guys might be wondering, where have we been? Where have our episodes been? And that is because we had Scarlett. She is finally here. So let me go ahead and formally introduce you guys to her. So here is Scarlett. She was born on February 1st at 11:37 and she weighed 7 pounds, 3 ounces, and she was 20 inches long. She's actually already 2 weeks old, which I cannot believe it, and we have just been in newborn bliss and just trying to get as many snuggles and cuddles as we can. But this episode is super exciting because I'm going to be sharing with you guys my newborn essentials. Now this is baby number 4 for me, so it's not my first rodeo, and I've kind of found things that have really helped so much with those first few weeks. Like I said, we're in newborn bliss, but also the newborn stage can be definitely challenging at times. Every stage of a baby's life is challenging, but these are 5 items that have really helped me try to navigate my way through the newborn stage and try to kind of find our niche and just trying to make things a little bit easier on us as parents. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First newborn essential that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys is the Ahly Swaddle. So I do want to say thank you to the Ahly world for sponsoring this video. Frank and I actually talked about them earlier this week. We made a little video segment, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch to that and I'll be back.
Alright, so we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about one of our favorite baby products.
Because Frank has never swaddled a baby before.
Nope.
This is his first baby, obviously, but first time swaddling a baby. And I know sometimes it can be very intimidating. Even I struggle sometimes with swaddling a baby. Yeah. So like Frank said, we discovered one of our favorite baby products, and that is the Ahly Swaddle. So we actually have 2 of these now. We have the lavender one and this is the meadow one. Yes. Like I was saying, first, it's not just for first time parents as well. It's obviously for experienced parents as well. It just makes swaddling so much easier. So just to kind of tell you guys a little bit about the Ahly Swaddle, it is a moisture wicking stretch material, so it does reduce the risk of overheating. It assists in maintaining physiological regulation, and it provides containment, so it also allows joint movement, so your baby can still move. They're not like completely restricted in there.
It's custom fit to meet the need and size of each little one.
So going along with it being a custom fit, it's also one size, so you guys can start using it from day 1 as soon as they are newborn. When your little one begins to roll from back to stomach, you can also use a transition with one or both arms out.
So what's also amazing about the swaddle is that it opens at the bottom for easy access diaper changes,
which is one of my favorites, because unlike a swaddle blanket, you have to completely unswaddle them and potentially wake them up. This is the easier way to change their diaper. So along with telling you guys all the talking points of the Ahly Swaddle, we're going to demonstrate on how to use it. Super simple to use, and Scarlett's already asleep, so it works out perfectly. We can just swaddle her right up.
Yeah, so let's get to it.
I'm gonna let Frank do it. He's the pro now. To my second newborn essential, since she loves being wrapped up and swaddled and still feel like she's in the womb, is actually what she is laying in right now. I was really excited to get the Cuddle Me Lounger. I know sometimes we have a newborn and we need to keep them next to us at all times. This is definitely a safe way to lay your baby down and for them to feel safe. So when like researching different loungers and coming across the Cuddle Me, what I really loved about it the most is that it keeps your baby in place naturally, so it's fully enclosed. There's no buckles or straps, and also it has a tight fit around your baby's torso to help prevent them from rolling, and it also pulls them in at all sides to hug your baby. Instead of just laying her right on the bed, we put her in the lounger and we definitely feel safe with her being in there. I think that's why Scarlett loves it so much, because I think it reminds her of being in the womb, just like snuggled in there. So now moving on to our next newborn essential is actually what Scarlett has right now, and that is the Wubba Nub, or just the pacifier in general. Now I know a lot of parents don't like to introduce the pacifier to their baby this young, or even to introduce a pacifier pacifier at all, which is totally fine, but I've always introduced the pacifiers to all of my babies, and from my experience, I found that it has really soothed them, even after they've eaten, after having a diaper change, which sometimes babies just need a little extra soothing or to give them the pacifier to go to sleep. And the reason why I really love the Wubba Nub is that it has a little stuffed animal attached so she can grab onto it, but she's also not old enough where she can put the pacifier back in her mouth, which when she's laying down or she's laying on top of me, it kind of holds it in place so that if the pacifier does come out, she most of the time can get it back in her mouth because the stuffed animal is laying on top of her. Babies at this age, they love to like grasp and grab onto things, so she really likes to grab onto it as well, which Frank has already named her. Her name is Ellie, Ellie the elephant. So she's definitely come to the rescue a lot. Like for example, when we're changing her diaper and she doesn't like to be naked, we'll give her Ellie to kind of calm her down. Just any of those times where she just needs a little extra soothing. All right, so now moving on to our fourth newborn essential, and it was one of my definite must-haves when I had Harlow. We used it I think up to a year, and Harlow took a lot of her naps in it, and that is the rock and play. I don't have it with me right now because it is too big, but I'll go ahead and insert a picture or video. But I used the heck out of that thing when I had Harlow. She loved it so much, and I knew I had to get one with Scarlett as well. It's really cool because not only does it vibrate and play music, but it also rocks back and forth. I almost like it a little bit more than the swing. Not only will it rock her, but also you can fold it and you can take it anywhere with you. So let's say if you're going to a family's house and your baby needs to sleep, you can just fold it up and take it with you. Or if you're going to another part of the house and want to bring it with you, you can just fold it up and bring it along, and then your baby can take a nap in it. We only use it for nap times, but I have noticed that she will sleep longer in the rock and play versus if she was just sleeping in her bassinet. All right, so my last and final newborn essential item that is a little random, but I promise you it will come in handy. It will save your sheets. It will save you from doing a ton of laundry, and I've had one ever since my first, so I have been using these for 7 years. But that is a waterproof liner. Like I said, I've used this since I've had my first daughter. Not the same one, I've gotten different ones over the year, but any kind of waterproof liner or pad will work. Not just newborns, because older babies do this as well, but I have found newborns do it a lot, is that while you're changing their diaper, they will poop and pee, and there's been so many times where I forgot to use one and I've regretted it because I've had to change the whole pad cover, the sheets, even in the car when we've had to change diapers in the car. So I try to use these religiously every time we change a diaper, and I know you can't bring the changing pad with you everywhere, like if you're changing your baby on the bed or the couch or sometimes on the floor. Not gonna even lie, most of the time I change them on the floor when they get a little bit bigger. Not yet, but when they do get a little bit bigger, it's just easier to change them on the floor. So if they poop or pee on this, it's so much easier just to throw this in the wash versus having to take sheets off the bed or trying to scrub poop off the couch. I've had to do that before, or even catching poop in your hands. I've had to do that before too to save my outfit. So I highly recommend getting these, and most of the time they'll come in a multi-pack, so you can have one for your car, you can have one for the changing pad, you can have one in your room, and I definitely recommend it. Now, it's not totally foolproof. You might still get a little poop and pee on you, which is totally normal when you have a newborn or have a baby, but it will definitely minimize the mess, that's for sure. So there you guys have it. Those are my 5 newborn essentials. I would definitely love to hear from you guys. What are some of your newborn essentials and what really helped you get through those first couple weeks? Scarlett is getting hungry, so that is my cue to go ahead and end the video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe to BabyLeague to get more and Baby Makes 6 videos, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye guys.
Say bye guys. Bye.